Hello YouTube. If you notice, I had an issue with my low oil pressure light coming on, and I checked, I replaced the sending unit. It still came on. I checked the oil pressure, I had plenty of oil pressure, so I unplugged it and see if the light stayed on, and it stayed on. So that means that there's a short somewhere or a bad connection. And before I go take this to the shop and have them look at it, I decided one more thing to try. Maybe the connections are dirty and it's causing a gap. I mean a bridge of something that causes a short. So I'm going to spray on the connection some of this. It's from CRC. It's a connection cleaner. It's for spraying on electronic stuff like you see right there, connections, wiring, stuff like that. It's supposed to remove varnish, corrosion, other little stuff in there that can cause a failure or a malfunction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a little bit of this in there. You can see it is right here. I'm just going to spray a shot of that in there, shake it out a little bit, let it dry for a few minutes, and then I'm going to leave it unplugged and I'm going to turn it on, and if the light goes out, that means that I cleaned out that connection. Maybe that was the problem. And then I'll plug it in to see if it works with the engine. Because I already know for a fact, I already had it tested. This car makes plenty of oil pressure, so it ain't that. So, okay, we're back in the car. And in my last video, I turned the car on. Even when I had it unplugged, the low oil pressure light came on, which means it was grounding out or something. So I sprayed a little of that cleaner in there. I let it dry for a few minutes, and I'm just not going to plug it in yet. I'm just going to turn the car on, start it up, and see if that light comes off or if it stays on. If it stays on, I'm going to have to take it to the electrician and have them look at it and see what the problem is. Okay, the light's right up in here. It'll be a red oil can. So here we go. The light is off. It is not on. Okay, that's good news. Now let's see if it will work once I turn the car on with it plugged in, to see if that light will come back on. Okay, we're back outside. Now I'm just going to take this. I'm going to plug it back in. There you go. You heard the click. Now let's go inside the car and turn it on and see if that light comes back on. Now I already tested this car already with an oil pressure gauge, and it makes plenty of oil pressure, so it shouldn't come back on. Okay, we're back in the car. I plugged everything back together. Now when I turn it on, if everything is clean and the connections are right and there's no short, then the car should start up. There should be no oil pressure low light on there, and that'll be it. So let's see. Nope, no low oil pressure light. So that basically was it. This whole time we just had a dirty connection, which happens on a car with over 228,340 miles on it. So far so good. Yep, it's idled down, it's warmed up. No low oil pressure light on. That's it. So this basically me. What I should have did from the beginning was get the oil pressure checked. As soon as that light came on, I should have just got it checked. Then it would have saved me all this aggravation and back and forth and back and forth. But hey, well, it only cost me one oil sender and a $10 can of this, and I recommend this. This stuff saved me a lot of money. I can just imagine how much it would have cost me if they would have went, put it in the shop, had to test everything just to find out you need to spray a squirt of this. I give this product a big thumbs up. At least that's over with. Now I can get back to working on this car and putting out more videos. My next one, hopefully, will be my new exhaust for the car. And then some engine and transmission work, and then some body work. Until next time, I'll see you then.